Geese fly together in a flying V. But listen, here's why they fly in a V. Here's why. The head goose, you guys can all start flapping your wings like geese. Let's see some geese flying here, okay? All right, and then give me your best honk. Give me your best honk. You guys got any honks for me? Okay, no, maybe later. Okay, listen, here's the idea that Spring Mills put the lights back on too. Here's why people fly in a V. Because this head goose, right? Start flapping your wings. Okay, good job, good job. If this head goose gets out of the flying V formation, it's way harder on their own to flap, and they get tired so fast that they end up having to go back to the flying V, right? They end up having to go back to their family for support because they can't do it on their own, right? And guess what? If one goose gets sick, he's like, oh, I got sick, okay. And he goes and like kind of has to go take a rest. Two geese always follow a goose that is not feeling well or got sick or maybe is kind of scared. And they stay with that goose until it's time to meet up with another pack, another flying V that's coming by, right? So then they come back to here, and then guess what? When they honk, they're not just honking to annoy some of us, but they're honking because that's encouragement. When they honk at each other, when they honk, they're actually, all these geese behind the front person, they're honking to encourage the front goose to try as hard as they can. Because when they get so tired they can't do it anymore, they go to the back, and another goose steps up, and now it's his turn, or her turn, to keep working hard, right? And when they're in that flying V, they can go so much further together. There was a school in Connecticut, and guess what these students in second grade did? They ended up building a bench on recess, and they called it the buddy bench, or the friendship bench. And so if you felt alone, that you didn't, and you were new to the school, or you maybe didn't feel like you belonged, or didn't have too many friends, or your friend was absent that day, you could sit on the buddy bench, and two students, just like these two geese, would come, and they would ask you to join, and come play with them, and include you, to appreciate you. Doesn't that sound pretty sweet? Give these geese a round of applause. Good job. You guys can have a seat. You guys can have a seat. Good job. You got a few. We got time for one more song? Okay. So listen, I know we're almost out of time, Spring Mills. I just want to close with one thing. I want to close with one thing. There was a student who came up to me, and this is why we have to appreciate diversity, we have to show kindness, we have to be leaders as Sharks, but as a family to welcome your new Brooks family, especially these new students, okay? Because a student came up to me, a third grader, and they said the first day they got to school, they tried to sit at one of the lunch tables. They didn't know anybody. And they sat down at the first lunch table, and as soon as they sat down, everybody stood up and walked to a different table, embarrassing that person. So they tried the second table, and they sat down, and as soon as they sat down, all the students at that table stood up and walked to a different table, embarrassing them in front of the whole cafeteria. That's not how we welcome someone, right? But so then they tried the third table and sat down, and as soon as they sat down, the girl sitting next to him said, "You can stay, you can sit here." And they became great friends. He became friends with all the people at that table. But guess what? That positive action will stay on his heart for the rest of his life. That negative action that might stay on his heart for the rest of his life. So we always got to remember that we treat people the right way. We accept everyone, no matter who they are, see their heart first, show them kindness, and be a leader. And look at this. This was from a student at Grayson Elementary in Waterford, Michigan, so not too far from here. And she said, Mr. Peace, she made this book for me. She said, thank you, Mr. Peace. She said, aim for the good days, not the bad days. And on the inside of her book, she left it blank on purpose. She left it blank. Because she said, we choose good or bad. Even if we're having a bad day or something's going on in our hearts, we can still treat people the right way. With kindness, accepting everybody as one family. Right? Are you guys willing to do that for me? Accept people as a family? Thank you. Hands up if you're willing to do that. And show me your peace signs. Thank you. So listen, I know we're almost out of time. I want to close with just a couple of thoughts. And then we'll close with some hip-hop. Does that sound good? Okay. Now listen. Give me 5. We're almost done. Spring Mills. We have the choice to make sure that we see everybody like this. Like my shirt says, one race, human. That we see everybody as human beings before anything else. And you remember my bracelets? For those that don't remember, these bracelets were from students who said, Mr. Peace, thanks for coming today. You touched my heart. Because I helped them see and remind them that they were miracles. But now it's your job to do that. To go around, even starting today, and make sure that you treat everybody around you with kindness, but go out of your way and meet somebody new. Somebody different than you. And choose to respect their diversity. Can you guys do that for me? Thank you. Brooks, teachers, I still got my cards too if you want to follow up with some other resources, okay? And I'll pass those out. So if you didn't get one before, your teachers can make some copies and get them today. But I want to close with some hip-hop, because that's what I do. So 2 fingers up for peace. I got to get in my zone. Start to clap, ready? Clap on the beat. On the beat. This song is about diversity. Alright? Just kind of go back and forth like that. Get my zone. Start it over one more time. Here we go. You get all our hip-hop skills from your own Valley State Bank and your principal. You're a great hip-hop artist. So this song's about diversity. Everybody got to listen in. Listen in. Springfield. Diversity. Have to respect what's on the outside. So do it please, because we're all human beings. Yeah, here at Springfield's Elementary, we appreciate the dignity of everyone. Yeah, diversity is fun. Hey, it's also important and it's cool. It's what brings life to our schools. So we have to open our hearts. Yeah, we must to others who are different than us. And sometimes our closed minds, they bend, shield us from meeting new friends. Only because we only look at skin color and don't care about what's within. But no matter who you are, how you look, you just gotta pay attention to this book. So Springfield, hey, here is the deal I'm saying. Diversity. Have to respect what's on the outside. So do it please, because we're all human beings. Yeah, here at Springfield's Elementary, we appreciate the dignity of everyone. Yeah, diversity is fun. It's fun. Fun. Everybody say be kind. Say respect diversity. Say be a leader. Say I'm a miracle. And say we're a family. Thank you guys for touching my heart. Hope to be back and see you guys soon, okay? Thank you guys.
Before we go, thank you again, Mr. Geese. Thank you, Huron Valley State Bank. Let's give them a hand one more time, boys and girls. We are going to